When a guy is serious about dating and he's into you and he sees you as a serious candidate for a potential long term relationship, not just a hookup, not just a one night stand, he's going to roll out all the stops. He's going to make a reservation. He's going to take you to a nice place. He is going to happily pay for the meal. He is going to be there to impress you and get you to like him because he's that into you. If a guy wants to go 50-50, it means he's not that into you. It means he sees you as a potential hookup or one night stand, but he doesn't see you as a long-term partner. And that's exactly why you should never go 50-50 on a date.
There is so much off about what she just said. I don't even know if I can sum it all up. The thing that must be acknowledged is this woman is young and attractive. It's important to note where her point of view is coming from. She basically is using her natural advantages in the dating market to land the highest value man possible. This is why she advises to keep high standards, because she is in a position to ask for those things, but the average woman can't compete with her and honestly can't demand the same. And I promise that after 10 years and a few kids, this woman will not have anywhere near the attention from high value men as she is getting now. Paying for everything has nothing to do about him wanting to get to know you or not. In fact, I would argue that if a woman refuses to go out with a man unless she's wined and dined, she is only proving to be more interested in his money than him as a person. If a man asks you to pay half of a date, it could mean more than one thing. Yeah, it could mean he is not that into you, or it can also mean he wants to see your true character. It doesn't mean he sees you just as a hookup. He could be trying to figure out if you are with him only for his money or not. If you only go out with him because of what he can buy, an experienced guy will know you can be bought off by another man who has more money. I'm just saying.
If your man complains that you're expensive, just tell him that there are other girls out there in different price ranges and remind him that you always get what you pay for.
Am I seriously the only one who caught her message? She literally said, you always get what you pay for. So basically she is for sale. Boy, oh boy, we got the Thought 99 special going on now. But again, it's important to understand where her point of view is coming from. She is an attractive young woman. She knows the bulk of straight, successful men are attracted to youth and beauty with no complications. Most women are not in her position to maintain very high dating standards. And in time, even this woman's dating standards will have to eventually come down. Women always say they don't want to settle and they deserve better. Why? Where did this mentality of being a woman means you deserve a man's resources? Also, what makes these women think that the man isn't the one settling for her? There are less successful men than there are young attractive women. But hey, who am I to talk? Moving on.
He has to have a good job, a good education, his own place to live, and pay for the date. And he should always text me first.
Define a good job. I mean, what do most women say is a good job? I'm going to assume she means high salary. But what is the minimum women will accept to date? In 2021, the median male earned income was $51,121. Is this good enough for you ladies? Or do you require him to make six figures? That's one real high standard. On top of that, you require him to have a degree, so he can't be a blue collar worker. On top of that, he has to take the initiative in texting, and on top of that, have his own place and feed you. Yeah, this can be considered high standards. Not a lot of guys have all these things.
He needs to have an ongoing commitment to personal growth and development.
Basically, he has to follow your narrative of what you consider growth and development, not necessarily what he wants.
A working knowledge of how our past traumas affect our current relationships.
So you want him to be your emotional pillow, aka your own personal shrink for you to bombard with your daily crisis and or meltdowns. Nice.
Confronting his misogynistic tendencies and seeking a more egalitarian approach to dating and relationships.
Oh, you want a male feminist. So basically you label all men misogynistic. Funny how women use that word and they can't even define it. But if you believe all men are misogynistic, that just shows you are the one with issues.
He respects me and all women.
Why don't you start off by respecting men? What I mean is stop demanding he pays for your food or anything. Honestly, ladies, how do you expect to demand respect from men with these new modern day liberties for yourself while chaining men to traditional roles? I'm not saying men should not respect women. What I am saying is a woman's modern version of respect encompasses both actual respect and demands of a modern day dower.
And he's really committed to authentic communication, even when it's difficult.
If you consider communication to be a high standard, that just means you are the one with that issue. Men speak plain and simple by communicating exactly what they mean. Women, on the other hand, are always trying to use some decoder ring to see if there was a secret encrypted message he was trying to relay. Listen, if a guy says, "I like cheese," it doesn't mean he's talking about your breath or your taco or how he expects you to prepare his food. For as hard as it is to believe, he actually just means that he likes cheese. But this lady looks like she loves to complicate things. She's basically like a 5-year-old girl, happy and cute with her ice cream cone, but can instantly go into an unstoppable tantrum once she drops it. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in.